Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Prince. So I wanted to go ahead and create a video on final expense. However, I wanted to talk a little bit about the things that you want to make sure that you have in your policy and the things that you want to make sure you avoid. So first off, two things that are very important that you want to make sure you look into whenever you're looking for a final expense plan. And that the number one thing is you want to make sure that you look into a plan that's going to actually last you for the rest of your life. So the reason why I say that that's really important is because a lot of times when people are getting advertisements in the mail or seeing advertisements on TV, that sort of thing, sometimes they're not permanent plans where they're going to last you for the rest of your life. Instead, they're going to expire at like age 80 or age 85, depending on which company you're getting that information from. So I always want to just point that out to people. The reason that you want to look for something that's going to last you for the rest of your life is because you want to make sure that with final expense that your burial and final expenses is covered. And unfortunately, we don't know when you're going to pass away. So the best thing you can do is get a plan that's going to last you for the rest of your life. That way you're not having to guess and all of a sudden you get a policy and the policy expires and then you're left without any insurance and then you have to get a new one. Now you're older, maybe more health issues, and it's just much harder to qualify for. So I tell people all the time, whenever you're looking for final expense, make sure that you look into a plan that is actually going to last you for the rest of your life. And the second thing that you want to make sure that you look into as well is checking to make sure that your prices are going to remain the same throughout the length of the policy. So a lot of seniors who are looking into this type of life insurance protection, most people are on fixed incomes and can't afford to have their prices changing over time. So it's really important that it's something that you account for every single month, regardless of whether that's today or 10 years from now. It's the same price. It never changes or anything like that. Those are the two most important things that you want to make sure that you look for whenever looking for a final expense policy. Okay. Now the things that you want to make sure you avoid. So I tell people all the time, the advertisements you see on TV and the advertisements you get in the mail may not be the best option for you. And the reason being is when you get that information in the mail and it says $10,000 is $30 a month, for example, a lot of times what's happening, the only reason why these insurance companies are able to even give you a price without knowing your health background is because they're going to tack on what's called a waiting period on your policy, which basically means if you pass away during the first 2 years of the policy, your beneficiaries will not receive the full amount of the death benefit. So for example, let's say you choose a $10,000 policy and you filled out one of the forms that you got in the mail, and it's gonna cost you $30 a month. So with that $10,000 policy, $30 a month, the insurance company has no idea what you actually qualify for as far as your health. Let's say if you were to pass away during the first 2 years of the policy, instead of your family getting that $10,000, what they're actually going to get is all your money back. And depending on the insurance company, they may give you interest on top of that, on top of your money back. However, what I tell people all the time is that you want to make sure that you actually speak to a representative who actually works with multiple insurance companies, such as myself, because you want to make sure that you get the best possible option out there for you. And whenever you're speaking with someone who works with multiple companies, they can tell you exactly what companies would offer you the best rates, not only that, let you know which company will actually qualify you as well. So those are the two things I really want to just stress out to you guys. You want to make sure that those are the things that you want to make sure that you look for in a policy and the things that you really want to avoid. So anything in the mail, at least before doing so, make sure you speak to a specialist, someone who actually knows what they're talking about, knows what they're doing, and has a lot of experience in the business, because you want to make sure that you get the best possible option that is available to you for your family. If there's anything else I can do for you guys or any questions I can get answered, feel free to comment in the section below here, or feel free to go to my About Me page. I have all my contact information in there as well. So feel free to get in contact with me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have and help you get your final expense insurance information all taken care of. But let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I look forward to helping you in the near future, and you take care. I'll talk to you soon.